This guide contains both dry and wet laps. Use the timestamps in the video description below to navigate to the laps you want to watch. The first motorsports competition at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway took place in 1909 in the form of motorcycle races, and automobile races soon followed. When the track's original surface of crushed stone and tar proved problematic, the owners paved the track with more than 3 million bricks, giving rise to the nickname the Brickyard. The 1990s saw major changes to the Speedway. In 1994, IMS President Tony George consummated an agreement with NASCAR to stage a stock car race, the Brickyard 400, at the Speedway. In 2000, George brought Formula One racing back to the USA after a 9-year absence, staging the US Grand Prix at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. To do so, however, required a massive renovation of the facility, including the construction of a 2.6-mile road course that combined a portion of the oval with a twisted infield section. As of 2022, iRacing's version of Indianapolis has been updated with all new scans of the oval and road course added to the original configurations. These basic track guides are here if you want to learn TCR, today's track layout, or just want references for lines, brakes and gears. We're using both the Honda Civic and the Audi TCRs for both types of gearbox. Use the timestamps in the video description to navigate to the parts of the guide you want to watch. And these guides are run with a fixed setup with the brake bias percentage lowered as a personal preference so I get more rotation into the car on corners. As per the schedule for the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge, there is rain expected during that race, so the wet lap has been included and it is the wet fixed. Check out the TCR Discord in the video description below for schedules, strength of field racing, and for the largest iRacing TCR community that you absolutely need to be a part of. Free hosted practices at 4 PM UK time every Monday. Use it to get a head start for the week, and hopefully I'll see you on the track Tuesday when I record my races. If you haven't already, thumbs up the video and subscribe. And if you want to share, go for it. Check out the links in the video description below where you'll find the Discord, socials and Twitch account, as well as racing content contains other genres of game too. After this video, check out more racing and sports content on the channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the comment section here and in other videos. Enjoy. An extremely underrated course, but it's fantastic for racing, especially if you do the IMPC during this coming weekend. You're going to be finding plenty of opportunities to overtake, let faster cars go by and have some fun battles all around. We're going to start with turn 1 and going to be braking just past the 500 mark. Make sure you brake in a straight line here. If you are in a Honda or an Audi, you must do your very best to not even clip that inside curb. It's too high, unstable as the car, and you're going to end up losing some precious time. Keep nice and tight to turn 2 and be very patient on the throttle, but when you feel confident, travel to the inside curb of turn 3. For turn number 4, you want to be going out wide and opening the corner as much as possible. Brake quite early here because this corner is a lot tighter than you think. It's more than 90 degrees. If you need to go into second gear, go for it. The exit of the track's nice and wide, so don't worry too much about overrunning it. You'll be shocked about how much of turn 6, the second part of this chicane, that you can actually jump. However, make sure that at least 1 or 2 tyres are on the left hand side of the white paint. The slowdown here is not only in a horrible position to get it, but it can be quite heavy. Even in the Civic or Audi, ride it as hard as you can. So you're driving and coming up to one of the best places to overtake, but also one of the hardest places to defend. Around the 400 mark, or where the grass starts on the curb, you want to be braking once again in a straight line. If you're in the wet, do not under any circumstances brake on the curb or the grass. You can take a little bit of the curb here, though for maximum speed through, I suggest against it. Keeping in third gear, you'll want to be feathering the throttle and taking quite a lot of the curb here. When you get past turn number 9, try and get the car to the left as much as possible to open up turn number 10. Another very important exit that you need to get right on this course, as when you get yourself onto the oval and back cutting into the course is another major place you're going to get a lot of people diving in on if you give them an inch. If you're running IMPC and have a GT4 coming up, take this corner a little bit wider and give them the inside line. This is so that before the 300 board you can brake in a straight line and open up the corner to 12. With a track like Indy Road, you need to be opening up these corners as much as possible because there's a lot of potential here for some fantastic exits and even more places to get an overtake done. Final short corner here for 13. You want to get yourself over to the right as much as you can. This is probably the most important exit of the whole course. You can cut a fair bit of the curb here, and when you're absolutely certain you're not going to overdo it and go wide on the right, foot down and hug that inside for the final drag race down the home straight. If it is raining, keep away from that curb and instead going for a much wider line, going onto the oval where the banking creates a much drier and grippier surface for your wet tyres. Coming up now is said rain lap. A word of warning, I am not the quickest in the rain, but hopefully the lines that I choose you will be able to see for yourself how dry some of those lines are, and hopefully you can be a bit more confident in the rain should it rain during your sessions.
Okay, Jay, we're getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting harder.
As you can see for the final pass of this course, the banking on the ovals gives you vital grip when you need it the most. For those who are racing in the Audi, here's a lap just for you. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe, check out the abundance of content on the channel. Comment underneath what you're racing this week, check out the video description for my Discord, which houses my Garage 61 team links, my Twitch channel, and the TCR community Discord, as well as links to leagues and other communities. I'd also like to hear some feedback on the wet weather lap, if its placement was good in the video, and if it actually helps you out. I shall see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, but most importantly, please take care of each other.